Former US President Donald Trump faces a Monday deadline to post a bond covering $454 million civil judgment against him in a New York State case after a judge found he had overstated the value of his assets. Failure to post the bond could lead to New York Attorney General seizing his assets. But what is Donald Trump's net worth and what are his assets? Let's take a look. In the Truth Social post, Donald Trump said he has almost $500 million in cash. In an April 2023 deposition with New York Attorney General James, he said he had substantially in excess of $400 million in cash. That number has gone up from Trump's previous disclosures. A 30th June 2021 statement of financial condition that Trump submitted to the court showed that he had $293.8 million worth of cash and cash equivalents at the time. As per financial disclosure forms filed with the federal government in August 2023, Trump has a variety of sources of income. In 2022, Trump reported at least $537 million in revenues related to golf courses and hotels, $30.4 million in licensing fees and royalties, $26.5 million in management fees and $61.1 million in distributions from his stake in buildings such as 1290 Avenues of Americas in New York.
Some people are saying it's the greatest golf course ever built, but the land we have, when you look, it's all on the sea. It's spectacular. This would be the 18th hole, and you see in the back, this would be your view. You're looking out over a vast ocean or sea, depending on your definition.
Trump also made $6.2 million from speaking engagements and over $116,000 in pension from the Screen Actors Guild and the American Federation of Television and Radio Artists. In addition, he reported $268.7 million in proceeds from his Washington, D.C. hotel, including a gain on the sale of the property and nearly $1 million from sale of 2 helicopters. A June 2021 financial statement listed several of his most valuable properties, such as 40 Wall Street, an office building in New York, the Trump Tower in Manhattan, and the Mar-a-Lago Resort in Palm Beach, Florida. The financial statement said his properties were worth $4.3 billion at the time, while Trump owed a total of $439.2 million in loans and other liabilities. It said his net worth was $4.5 billion. Among his major properties, the document said golf clubs and other club facilities were worth $1.76 billion. New York buildings such as Trump Tower and Trump Plaza were worth $524.7 million and $33.4 million respectively, and his stakes in 2 buildings jointly owned with Warnado were worth $645.6 million.
We'd come down to 40 Wall Street, which is a great building, and you'd get a chance to see one of the nicest buildings in New York and a convenient place, and I don't have to pay any rent because we have it, and it's been a very successful building.
In the New York case, a judge ruled Trump had overstated the value of some of those properties over the years, including inflating the value of 40 Wall Street by $120 million in 2015 and overstating the value of Seven Springs, a property in New York, Westchester's country, by $147 million in 2014. The judge called Trump's estimated value of Mar-a-Lago fraudulent and wrote it is possibly $1 billion or more over its market value. Meanwhile, Truth Social is worth about $6 billion based on how shares in a blank check acquisition company it is set to merge with are trading. Trump shares in the combined company are currently worth $3.6 billion and the percentage of his stake could end up between 58.1% and 69.4%. Trump cannot sell his shares or borrow against them for 6 months after the merger is completed.